Good morning. You may be seated. Welcome to the 51st Annual Commencement Ceremony of West Shore Community College, both to our in-person and virtual audiences. My name is Crystal Young, and as Executive Director of College Relations, it is my honor and privilege to serve as Master of Ceremonies today. One of the other bonuses of serving as Master of Ceremonies, aside from a VIP seat, is I don't have to wear a hat. A few facts about the class of 2022. 189 students were eligible to graduate this spring. Our youngest graduate is 18. Our oldest is 60. The average age of our graduates is 26. A Mason County Promise student is graduating with an Associate of Arts degree that she obtained online while completing high school abroad in Germany. 2 individuals from the inaugural class of the Manistee Commitment Scholarship Program are receiving their associate degrees. There are 2 unrelated men, born on the same day, bearing the same name, spelled the exact same way, from the same high school, graduating in this class. And many of tonight's graduates have excelled academically. Graduates wearing blue and gold cords have earned high honors, and those wearing gold cords, honors. Graduates wearing gold stoles, are members of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, an organization which recognizes and encourages scholarship, leadership, and service. Graduates wearing red, white, and blue cords are veterans of the United States Armed Forces. Graduates wearing blue and green cords are Mason County Promise Scholars. Graduates wearing silver cords are part of the Manistee Commitment Scholarship Program. An early college high school is a vital part of our campus community. These programs allow students to graduate with both a high school diploma and an associate's degree in only 5 years. ASM Tech, a program of the West Shore Educational Service District, has 18 ASM students earning their degree, with 11 students earning high honors and 1 with honors. Wexford Misaki Early College has 4 students graduating, 3 with high honors and 1 with honors. The Student Senate ensures the voice of our students is continually heard by the college, and they also work to engage students in campus activities and the community. Thank you, student senators, for your service. With me on stage are some of the dedicated staff and faculty that make what we do here at West Shore possible. Please take a moment to acknowledge them and the work they do for our community. It is my pleasure to introduce the dignitaries with us today. Along with authentic leadership, West Shore is blessed to have a wonderful board of trustees who give of their time and resources to serve our institution. Mr. Scott Ward, President of the college, Dr. Mark Kinney, Vice President of Academics and Student Services, from Manistee, the Board Vice Chair, Mr. Richard Wilson, from Manistee, Trustee Randy Tomaszewski, from Ludington, Trustee Lindsay Earle, Professor of English and Education, Sean Henney. Please welcome them. It is my honor to introduce our first speaker and the leader of our institution, President Scott Ward. President Ward was appointed in 2017 to serve as the college's 5th president after serving 2 terms as interim president. He has served the college for over 12 years and has over 29 years experience in higher education, working in both the University of Alaska and University of Wisconsin systems prior to coming to West Shore. He works diligently to build and enhance partnerships across our communities. President Ward.
Welcome. Congratulations, graduates. It is so wonderful to see the sun shining on you today. It's been a long time coming, not necessarily your graduation, the sun this year. So we've had a turbulent several years, and as we look back on those last few years, I look back at the commencement ceremonies. Last year we did 9 ceremonies. We had to practice social distancing. So we did 9 ceremonies, and we incorporated both the 2020 and 21 graduates in those ceremonies because we were not able to do ceremonies in 2020. But I'm going back one additional year today. I'm going back to 2019 because the 2019 ceremony, it was after that ceremony, the next day, I wrote down the premise for this speech today. So I have been to a lot of graduation ceremonies. With 10 last year, that's 9 here and 1 additional, I estimate I've been to about 50 commencement ceremonies. And over the years, as I've listened to the speakers, I've noted that there's really 4 common themes within all graduation speeches. As I sit and listen to the different speeches, I check which theme, sometimes 2 or all 4 of those are addressed. And I look at how the speakers incorporate those into their own speeches. What I predict you'll hear today will be the same. And here's the 4 messages that I am sure you will hear. Be proud of your accomplishments. Show gratitude and appreciation for those who helped you achieve your accomplishments. Help others as you have been helped. And live your dreams and aspirations. Recognizing there are multiple speakers at each one of those graduation ceremonies, I have heard hundreds of speeches covering those 4 themes. But those aren't routine. I don't get bored with those because I look at those as each speaker gives their own personal take on those themes, and each of those themes is a very powerful message. And it bears repeating. Even more captivating is the heartfelt emotion that the speakers give when they address the graduates with those compelling themes. So what happened in 2019 that added to my thoughts was the way the stage was set, as the way I was sitting in the auditorium, our gymnasium actually in 2019, and the way the graduates were positioned, I was able to see the hats of the graduates. And today, I won't be able to see your hats. I might get a fleeting glimpse as you walk across the stage. But that year in particular, I was able to really examine the caps on the graduates. And I noted as I looked at those caps cover those same themes I've identified in graduation speeches. Students illustrate pride in their accomplishments, gratitude for support, typically appreciation for family, or express their dreams and aspirations, typically their career or their transfer institution. So I recognize students are coming to this ceremony, those who decorate their hats are coming to these ceremonies with the themes they will hear in the speeches already displayed on their caps. So I had to do a little more reflection on this, and I found a simple and easy answer. These aren't just restricted to what our commencement speeches are. These are the universal good themes for this occasion. Imagine walking into a store and stepping into the card aisle. You have hundreds of choices of cards displayed before you. There's hundreds of ways to express happy birthday, sympathy, get well, and as a reminder for tomorrow, happy Mother's Day. While there are hundreds of ways to express happy birthday, it all boils back down to the simple theme of happy birthday. Commencement is the equivalent of a greeting card for the occasion. The speeches are directed at graduates. The hats are the expressions of the graduates. But all of us, graduates, the audience, and colleagues, we all benefit from these ceremonies and the collective expression and uniquely worded reminders of these universal themes. As we listen to the other speakers today, let us absorb the unique and personal messages Recognize you are hearing from individuals, but those individuals are also representatives of the much larger community. The messages of pride, gratitude, service, and aspirations that I predict you are going to hear are coming from the whole of the West Shore Community College community, not those just with us today. And those are good universal themes. And remember, what is expressed today should be practiced every day. Be proud of your accomplishments every day. Show gratitude and appreciation every day. Actively help others every day. Continue to dream and pursue those dreams every day. Graduates, guests, and colleagues, let us live every day like it is a commencement ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2022.
It's my pleasure to introduce Trustee Vice Chair, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson was elected to the West Shore Community College Board of Trustees in 2009, having served 13 years. An attorney at Mika Myers in Manistee, he has represented clients in West Michigan and beyond since 1979. Along with serving on the Board of Trustees, Mr. Wilson has served on the college's foundation board since 2006. Vice Chair Wilson.
Thank you, Crystal. Good morning. On behalf of the West Shore Community College Board of Trustees, I offer warm greetings to the staff, the faculty, and friends of West Shore Community College, and most importantly, I express the board's hearty congratulations to the 189 graduating students and their families. Let's hear it. Thank you. I am standing before you today representing the Board of Trustees and the West Shore Community College Foundation. It is my distinct pleasure to serve on both boards. The Oxford Dictionary defines the verb serve as meaning to perform duties or services for another person or organization. As you go forth from today on the next steps in your life's journey, whatever that may be, the message I would impart to you, the students, this morning is to always include room in your life to serve something outside of yourself. Perform duties or services for another. A community is made of many parts. On your journey up to now, you may have experienced a time when you needed help and someone was there to provide assistance. Or you may have been in a place to give support to others and you did. And so realize that the joy of service comes from the wonderful feeling of giving, of one's time, one's talents, and one's resources. As we look at the little things that can be done in our community, the things that many don't even notice, the collective impact of those little things makes up the whole. And each of you have a time, a talent, or some other resource to make an impact on that whole. Today, more than ever, your community needs you. But true service requires something else. It requires involvement. It requires engagement. It requires the critical thinking skills to obtain a working knowledge of what is true in the world, and then the resulting action in the public sphere. Discover what matters to you and get involved. Register to vote and vote in every election. Serve your cause for the good of the community and use the abilities that you have to affect positive change. Be a working part, a part that holds something together, contributing to the health and growth of others and your community. Now, some of you may doubt how much you can do or question the value of your contribution or how you can possibly make an impact just graduating from college. But I encourage you to let that doubt go. The perseverance and determination that brought each of you here today shows us, the Board of Trustees, and your equally proud family, the faculty and staff, that you have the talents and the ability to serve others. You have demonstrated that. Your impact, you can make an impact on others positively today, tomorrow, and every day after that. You can take the mission of West Shore Community College to make the community a better place to live, learn, work, and prosper wherever you go through service to others. And finally, congratulations again, class of 2022.
The student grading will be provided by Sam Gillette. Sam graduated from Mason County Central in 2020 and is graduating from West Shore with an Associate of Arts degree. He is transferring to the University of Michigan College of Literature, Science, and Arts this fall to pursue a bachelor's degree in sociology before moving on to pursue a graduate degree in either civil rights law or sociological research. As president of Student Senate, Sam has represented the student body in many situations, always with articulation, poise, and authenticity. He was just recently given the Outstanding Student Award in Social Sciences. Please join me in welcoming Sam.
Good morning. My name is Sam Gillette, and I'm the Student Senate President for the 2021-2022 academic year. Last year, I also served as senator and as a student representative on the President's leadership team. It is an honor to be on the stage in front of you all, but more importantly, it's an honor to be considered a friend, a peer, or classmate to all of you fine people. Every day, you have inspired me through your resilience, perseverance, and dedication as we've shared this academic journey. The last 2 years have been some of the best years of my life, not because they've been easy, those who are close to me certainly know that's not the case, but because of all of the lessons learned, the relationships built, and the memories made. You, my fellow graduates, are amazing, and I will always be proud to consider myself one of you. Robert F. Kennedy once said, "Few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events, and in the total of all those acts will be written the history of this generation." To the faculty and staff at West Shore, I want to say thank you on behalf of the entire student body for each individually working to change a small portion of events. Each graduate in this room has personally benefited from your efforts and actions, and you have successfully and collectively written history. The legacy that you leave, which will always be branded in our memory, is one of helping the next generation in our journeys. It is because of your actions that we are here today celebrating the success of attaining our degrees, and we will always be grateful. As students, we're just starting to build our own legacy, and I've been incredibly blessed to see so many of us working together. As the Student Senate President, I have a bit of a spotlight. I'm up here on this stage in front of you all because I've been chosen as a representative leader and a voice for the student body. As a leader in Student Senate, I've been able to serve you in planning and volunteering at events, advocating for the improvement of our campus, hosting speakers, supporting our student organizations, and meeting with administrators to discuss current issues that the student body is facing. And although there may have been a few challenges along the way, I'd like to think that I've made a positive ripple effect among my peers and the student body in our campus. But please, make no mistake in believing that I've been able to succeed without the consistent support, coaching, leadership, and camaraderie of my fellow senators as well as Senate advisors. As a leader, I've learned that having a spotlight is an important role. Someone needs to be the coordinator or talking head or friendly face to contact, but being a leader is also entirely meaningless and ineffective without a strong team. Supporting student organizations would mean nothing if the student organization leaders and members had not already put forth the extra effort to set up meetings and plan events. Advocacy for changes on campus would be meaningless if there was not a team of administrators committed to the mutual goal of improving the campus experience. And planning events would be impossible without the help of my fellow senators and event coordinators. So, although I may be the one on stage, it is because of you that I've been able to do anything. My point is this: we, as a student body, are a unique mixture of different skills, talents, and personalities. We have different goals and priorities, we come from different backgrounds, and are headed different paths, Some of us will go into the work field directly after this, some of us are already established in our careers, and some of us still are heading on to a different university to continue our education. But all of us share one thing in common. We are actively and collectively writing the history of this generation. As we go our separate ways, I feel confident that our education and experiences here at West Shore have adequately prepared us for what comes next. By attaining this degree, you've proven that you are dedicated, hardworking, and have the skills necessary for success. I've certainly observed that out of each of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you for the incredible achievements, and I'm so excited to see how far each of you go. And to all the students, faculty, administrators, family, and friends celebrating with us in person and online, I thank you for the memories and the support. We are all indebted to you.
The faculty address will be given by Sean Henney, Professor of English and Education. Professor Henney has taught both English and Education classes at the college since 2002. He's a frequent contributor to the college's Humankind series, most recently presenting on the Great Michigan Read novels Use Shakespearean Imagery in Union Protest Songs. He is particularly proud of the excellent instruction and support the faculty provide to our students and community. Professor Henney.
I feel compelled, Scott, to suggest that there's another theme, so listen carefully. The members of the Board of Trustees and Administration of West Shore Community College, to parents, friends, and family, and most of all to you, the graduates of the class of 2022, I bring you warm greetings and congratulations from your faculty. Last year I had to record this speech, and it gives me such tremendous joy to be able to share it with you all in person this time around. However odd it may seem, though, now that I have the chance to speak to you face to face, I find I'm more compelled to share some of your own words with you than too many of my own. Since I am primarily a writing teacher, I've had the opportunity to read hundreds of thousands of your words this year, your beautiful, provocative, passionate words. I think it's a great tribute to the energy and ability of this graduating class that you get to hear a few of your own words, too. So I challenged all my students this past year to write about real-world problems and offer real critical thinking solutions, and you more than ably rose to the occasion. To give you a few wonderful examples, Kenzie Kamenisky dealt with mental health stigma. Haley Jacobs addressed the catastrophic decline in pollinator communities. Taylor Makowicki worked to find vegetarian diet solutions to diabetes, heart disease, and dementia. Jennifer Hernandez battled against the harsh inequalities of summer learning loss. Ashley Ramirez articulated measures to diminish violence against women. Tamara Guevara, with characteristic fire, fought for recognition and compensation for healthcare workers. Shelby Stakanis wrote a passionate appeal to use better and more effective methods than standardized tests in education. I think you get the idea. What I'm celebrating here is your can-do spirit. I know, love, and trust the people sitting behind me well enough to know that even if you never wrote a word for me in a class of mine, if you're sitting here, you are trained by dedicated professionals who care that your education will make your lives and the lives of people around you better. This matters. This world is full of terrifying injustices, as Lucas Quinteros ably put it in writing about discrimination against queer people. Even in its least menacing forms, discrimination poisons young lives and makes them imagine the unimaginable. I know that with the education you've had here, you can start to address these other social poisons, not just with academic essays, but in your everyday lives, where you can place the fire of your determined optimism. Dayton Jacobs, in writing about the patriarchal barriers facing women, explained, "All a young girl needs is one person to show her that her opinion of what's happening around her is relevant, valid, and should be heard. Maybe a single conversation will be enough to inspire her to be the first female president of the United States." This is the kind of optimism that fired me up all semester in the face of our challenges, and I'll let you hear it again, echoed in more Sam Gillette words. You can never have enough Sam. As he explains here how he will take forward what he's learned at West Shore, Sam writes, "From early childhood to my projected future, I'll have transcended significant financial barriers, but throughout this road to success, I know there will always be a place for me to help those in need. The characters in the novel we read together showed us through grace, empathy, and understanding their community that no matter what the circumstances, we are human first and foremost, and I can apply that same grace and understanding in my communication with those around me throughout my everyday life. I can also grow to understand and represent my community in my future career in law. Through understanding my community's priorities, I'll be able to better advocate for community solutions. Yes, your faculty is proud of you all because of what we know that words like Sam's, as beautiful and powerful as they are, they're backed up by what you've shown us through the dedication, determination, and your fighting spirit. You learned here much more than how to write, speak, draw, calculate, weld, play music, or check medication dosages. Oh, you learned how to do those things, and you did them well. But it matters as much or more to me that you learned here how well you can overcome real, fierce challenges of any sort. That's the theme, Scott, creative problem solving. Thank you. Best wishes.
Communication is a cornerstone of success. Graduates, as you continue on your path, it is imperative to understand that quality, thoughtful, and concise communication will be essential to your continued achievements. I urge each and every one of you, friends and family present, both here and online, our West Shore staff and faculty, to take a look around and take a moment to reflect on the conversations, debates, and collaborations you have had during your tenure at West Shore. Celebrate the brilliance that was achieved, the knowledge that was shared, and the impacts that were made. As I look around, I see a brilliant and bright future, and I'm so excited to see what we will build together for our community.
Brilliance is the result of many independent facets working together toward a common goal, each reflecting a unique perspective, lending insight to a shared objective. You, our students, our faculty, our staff, our leadership, our partners, and our community all provide a facet on this journey, each seeking and expanding knowledge in your own way. Because knowledge leads to empowerment, empowerment leads to growth, and growth leads to transformation. Transformation that will change our world. Our West Shore Community College family exemplifies this pursuit of brilliance, magnifying the impact of our community college. Here we begin to understand who we are and discover the pathways to who we can become. We connect with something greater than ourselves. We expand our capacity, we find the answers, and together we build the future. We are creativity plus research. We are opportunity plus technology. We are advancement plus workforce. We are expression plus performance. You plus West Shore. Community plus college.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. President Ward and Dr. Kinney, please come to the lectern to award the degrees and certificates. They will be assisted by Vice Chair Wilson.
Graduates, please stand. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty and administration of West Shore Community College, I certify that these candidates have met the requirements for the Associate of Science, the Associate of Arts, the Associate of General Studies, and the Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences degrees or a certificate, and recommend them to you and the Board of Trustees for the conferring of those degrees and certificates.
By the authority vested in me by the West Shore Community College Board of Trustees and the State of Michigan, I declare that these students are qualified graduates of West Shore Community College. I further declare that they shall receive the Associate of Science, the Associate of Arts, the Associate of General Studies, and the Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences degrees or a certificate with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Samuel N. Gillette, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member, outstanding student in social sciences. Christina A. Block, one-year certificate, practical nursing, Phi Theta Kappa member. Brianna S. Hindman, one-year certificate, practical nursing. Mackenzie M. Kaminsky, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Angela N. Staffeld, Associate Degree in General Studies. Ruth Ann E. Staffeld, Associate Degree in General Studies. Samantha M. Mayhew, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Medical Assistant, Science Focus. Christina J. Cook, one-year certificate, Early Childhood Education. Shamita E. Cates, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Early Childhood Education, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Amber L. Meister, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Early Childhood Education, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Elise M. Manier, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Early Childhood Education. Nahum E. Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Mechanical Systems, one-year certificate, Mechanical Systems. Tamara A. Guevara, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, Honors. Amaya A. Allen, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors. Kaylee P. Nelson, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Jenica M. Cook, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Jennifer C. Hernandez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors, Outstanding Student in Education. Ashley C. Ramirez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors. Carla M. Estrada, Associate of Science in Science, High Honors. Eden G. Akins, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Lauren M. Keller, Associate of Science in Science, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Anna E. Wagner, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Corbin M. Colton, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Precision Machine Technology, Honors. Nathan K. Chikwekwe, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Mechanical Systems, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Adam E. Voss, Associate of Arts, Digital Literacy, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Ethan Spencer Johnson, Associate of Science in Science, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Alora R. Sunbeck, Associate of Science in Science, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Shelby M. Stakanis, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Kenzie M. Foreman, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Welding Technology. Tiffany LaFrance, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, Associate of Applied Art and Sciences, Marketing Management. Maria C. Sabaski, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Ian C. Tebow, Associate of Science in Science. Tracy A. Lehman, one-year certificate, business skills, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Haley N. Jackson, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Taylor A. Makowicki, Associate of Science in Science, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member, Outstanding Graduate in Arts and Sciences. Lucas S. Quinteros, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Jamie T. Lamb, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences in Accounting, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Jasmine M. White, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and Sciences, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Lauren J. Gendhard, Associate of Science in Science. Mason C. Stapley, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Law Enforcement. Simon M. Herrera, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Law Enforcement. Anthony L. Wade, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Accounting, Honors. Adriana L. Malberg, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences in Agricultural Science, Fruit and Vegetable Crop Management, High Honors, Phi Theta Kappa member. Cheyenne N. Fogel, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences in Agricultural Science, Fruit and Vegetable Crop Management. Dayton R. Jacobs, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Graduates, please stand. Symbolic of your transition from student to graduate, I now ask you to move the tassels from the right side of your cap to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2022. You guys can sit down. I just have a couple more things before we exit and conclude the ceremony. I want to take a moment to thank all of the guests here, both in person and online, for your support of this graduating class. Also, our dignitaries, WSCC Student Services, the Performing Arts and IT teams, as well as catering. It takes a true collaborative effort to put on an event such as this, and it wouldn't happen without the hard work of numerous individuals. Thank you. We invite you all to the Shaner Campus Center for a reception of light refreshments now. Graduates, a wonderful gift bag awaits you, and we also have a photo booth set up for you to take some fun photos. This concludes the 51st commencement ceremony of West Shore Community College. In the words some of you used today, we are human first, do everything in love, be brilliant, be well, most importantly, be kind. Thank you.